Revised law on government organization adopted. Later on, import tax on goods valued under $40 US. Good evening and welcome to today's headlines, your go-to bulletin for the most important stories shaping the day. Now, this morning, the National Assembly passed the revised law on a government organization with majority support. The law contains 5 chapters and 32 articles and aims to streamline and improve the efficiency of the government apparatus in line with party policy. The revised law establishes new principles for decentralization and updates delegation procedures. It clarifies the Prime Minister's authority during urgent situations that affect national interests, while outlining clear responsibilities for all stakeholders. The law also maintains alignment with the revised draft law on local administration organization. Now, State President Lương Cường on February the 18th presided over a ceremony to announce the presidential decisions appointing 2 deputy prime ministers and 4 ministers serving for the 2021 to 2026 term. Accordingly, Mai Văn-Chính and Nguyễn Chí Dũng have been appointed as deputy prime ministers, Trần Hồng Minh as Minister of Construction, Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng as Minister of Science and Technology, Đỗ Đức Duy as Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, and Đào Ngọc Dung as Minister of Ethnic and Religious Affairs. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and other leaders of the party and state presented flowers to congratulate the new cabinet members. The National Assembly's adoption of a resolution on government membership, the organization of National Assembly agencies, and the revised number of National Standing Committee members marked a key step in improving the state apparatus. Deputies noted that the new government organizational structure fostered cohesion among ministries and strengthened the National Assembly's legislative and supervisory roles. This lays the foundation for an efficient apparatus that supports sustainable development.
Once the resolution takes effect, the National Assembly and the government can launch their agencies, and localities will develop their structures based on a streamlined model.
I greatly appreciate the readiness of government members and the organization of the government and the National Assembly. The National Assembly deputies have strongly approved all laws regarding their organization.
It helps streamline focal points while clearly assigning functions and tasks, ensuring the selection of qualified individuals to meet requirements.
Deputies expressed hopes for increased efficiency and effectiveness in the state apparatus with the promotion of decentralization.
Many voters support strong decentralization, as it requires all levels to make significant efforts and improve their management capacity. Additionally, it helps clarify the responsibilities at each level.
This is a fundamental revolution to promote democracy, empowering localities to think, act, and boldly take responsibility.
The National Assembly has shown its responsibility by quickly completing and amending relevant laws to establish a new apparatus, helping the country enter a new era and achieve its goals.
Now, this afternoon, during a meeting with the Secretary of the Guangxi Regional Party Committee, Chen Gang, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm praised Guangxi's leading role in cooperation with Vietnam and asked the province to collaborate with Vietnamese provinces in trade, infrastructure, technology, innovation, and AI. He also emphasized accelerating smart border gate pilot projects and strengthening border management. In response, the Secretary of the Guangxi Regional Party Committee pledged to boost trade, infrastructure, and cultural exchanges while contributing to developing a shared future between Vietnam and China. This evening, Prime Minister Phie met with Cuban Foreign Minister Bruno Rodriguez Parrilla, praising the strong, exemplary Vietnam-Cuba relationship. He urged both sides to enhance delegation exchanges at all levels, closely coordinate in implementing agreed upon commitments, and prioritize cooperation in key areas such as food production, renewable energy, biotechnology, and healthcare. He also emphasized the joint Vietnam-Cuba Friendship Year activities to celebrate the 65th anniversary of diplomatic relations. Both countries agreed to effectively coordinate measures to promote economic, trade, investment, relations, and other sectors. Coming up next, import tax on goods valued under $40. And traffic violations drop sharply under Decree 168. From Tuesday, imported goods valued under $40 via express delivery will be subject to value-added tax as per Decision 01 of the Prime Minister. This policy is expected to boost state budget revenue by over $105 billion, while ensuring fair competition between domestic and imported goods, as both will be taxed and subject to specialized inspection and food safety regulations.
Although primarily an exporter, this enterprise generates over $19 million annually in domestic retail revenue, with 80% of its products valued under $40. Before Decision Number 01, the domestic retail sector faced unfair competition, as imported goods under $40 were exempt from value-added tax.
As we must pay V8. At the same time, cross-border e-commerce companies avoid it on small-value orders, allowing them to sell at lower prices. This makes it attractive for consumers to buy from them. This decision is very timely.
Despite their small value, these items generate a high number of declarations with diverse types and tax rates. The General Department of Customs anticipates many taxable orders, increasing the workload, while Vietnam's automatic customs system cannot calculate taxes on low-value goods.
In the early days, Customs lacked an adequate information system, requiring businesses to file paper declarations and making the service untenable. Currently, the system does not support this function, so we guide businesses to avoid errors to ensure faster customs clearance. Soon, the customs system will be improved.
We maintain the current declaration form to save businesses from adjusting their systems or retraining staff. When tax declarations become necessary, we promptly add required fields to ensure full and immediate tax reporting.
The General Department of Customs is urgently upgrading the remote customs declaration system to facilitate electronic customs procedures and tax collection for low-value imported goods via express delivery services.
Now, after a month and a half of implementing Decree 168, traffic violations in Hanoi have decreased by nearly 50%. Police have handled over 24,000 cases, deducting points from more than 2,700 licenses. Alcohol-related violations have dropped by over 30%. Notably, instances of running red lights, lane encroachment, and illegal parking at intersections have declined significantly. Moving forward, authorities will prioritize 6 major violations contributing to accidents, including drunk driving, speeding, and illegal racing. The project to expand the Ho Chi Minh City Trung Luong Mỹ Thuận Expressway to between 6 and 8 lanes has been approved. It will be financed by a public-private partnership. Spanning over 96 kilometers, the expressway starts at Đệ Market, Ho Chi Minh City, and ends at Mỹ Thuận 2 Bridge, Tiền Giang. The total investment is approximately $1.5 billion. Construction is expected to begin in the second quarter of this year and be completed by 2028. The Ho Chi Minh City Trung Luong section will be 8 lanes wide and have a design speed of 120 kilometers per hour, while the Trung Lương Mỹ Thuận section will have 6 lanes and a design speed of 100 kilometers per hour. A pioneering job fair combining in-person and online formats connected 13 provinces and cities in northern Vietnam. The event, held on Monday in Bắc Giang, offered more than 71,000 job opportunities. The major recruiting sectors include electronics, textiles, footwear, and manufacturing. Most positions are concentrated in industrial parks and clusters, where some companies aim to hire thousands of workers. Bắc Giang province alone expects to need 110,000 new workers this year. Vietnam Airlines has added another specialty agricultural product to its in-flight offerings, Sơn La strawberries, a standout delicacy from the country's northwest region. These VTVgo certified strawberries are transformed into various dishes served on select domestic and international flights to Europe, Australia, the US, and Asia. Since 2023, Vietnam Airlines has transported over 2,200 tons of strawberries. The airline has also featured other Vietnamese specialties on its flights, including Hưng Yên Logan, Sơn La plums, Lục Ngạn lychee, Cao Phong oranges, and Vietnamese coffee. And up next is the weather forecast. And that's the end of today's headlines. To watch our program, you can download VTVgo from App Store or Google Play, or visit our YouTube channel, VTV4Go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.